Do not, for the love of God, keep scrolling or click to another video. The video that you clicked on is about to come on, but the reason that I'm posting this video before that is because I have re-uploaded these videos to a new channel and I need to add a little bit more content to the video, so I'm not uploading the same video on YouTube. So thank you for watching. Your video is coming shortly and I cannot wait for you to watch this video. I hope you get so much out of it and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome to another episode of Teacher T. I am so happy you are here today. Today we're talking all about work-life balance and how do you just navigate teaching and life outside of teaching. I want to ask a question to all the teachers out there. What do you do on the weekends and what do you do on the weeknights? Like, what does your weekend and what does your weeknight look like? I also want to know for people who aren't teachers, like, what does your work-life balance look like? Like, are you doing anything on weeknights or weekends? I just want to know if I'm weird. As soon as the school year gets going, I feel like after a certain amount of time, especially now, and we're so close to a break, like, I just want to be at home, be a recluse, a hermit, just like sit on the couch and rest and recharge. But I feel like my friends who aren't teachers and my fiance who's not a teacher, like they have, it seems, so much more energy than me. Like they are wanting to do things on the weekends, not necessarily on the weeknights, but definitely on the weekends. And I'm just like, what? Is there something wrong with me? Or is this just like how it goes when you're a teacher? And my other teacher friends out here, like, how are you balancing that right now? Because we're almost at Christmas break and I'm just so ready to rest and relax. Like, I can't even, the thought of going out and socializing even more than I already do at work is like, it just feels so exhausting. And I know it's, that time of year where it gets dark earlier and like you just naturally maybe want to be more at home. And I don't know, like I have friends who wanted to hang out this weekend and I told my fiance, I was like, listen, I would love to hang out if I was socially like my battery was full, but right now it's not. And I have been on like this set routine all week long and I really just wanted to like play everything by ear and just have the freedom to go shopping and do some other things that we don't get to do. We ended up going and hanging out and it was a great time. So sometimes I feel like I have to like push myself to go and socialize and then it ends up being a great time. But if my battery is like completely depleted and drained and then I push myself, it's not a good time. So like it could just be the time of year. But as the school year goes on, what do you do as a teacher to keep your work-life balance? Like life outside of teaching versus teaching every single day. Like sometimes the exhaustion just hits me so bad and I'm like, I'm so happy to not do anything on the weekends. And then I feel like the rest of my outside life suffers because I've poured so much into teaching and then the rest of my life is just like resting and relaxing and getting ready for more teaching the next week. So like where is the best balance? I've also really tried this school year to conserve energy and not give school and work all of my energy, but it's so hard. Like you have to interact positively with the kids, like you have to be on, you have to be, no matter like what's going on in your personal life, like you have to be just there and really present. And even when I don't want to say like I'm doing the bare minimum, but I feel like even when I'm not giving it 1,000% of my energy and I'm cutting it back, like I still feel like I'm exhausted. So I'm like, what's the answer? What are we doing? What are you other teachers doing out there? For me, I might be really weird, but like on Sunday, I hate to have plans on Sunday. If it's not something that I like really, really enjoy or just have to do, like I don't want to have any plans on Sunday. A lot of times our Sundays are doing laundry, meal prepping for the week, and then cleaning up. Sometimes we do like a deeper clean, but some Sundays it's just like, all right, we're just picking up things around the apartment to like make sure everything, feels ready for the next week. But like laundry and meal prep, those are the two main things. And those take quite a bit of time. Like Saturday honestly feels like the only like fun day because you don't have work the next day. You haven't worked
earlier in the day, like Friday, like you're already at work, but Friday can still be kind of fun. But I'm always exhausted on Friday, so I don't ever really want to do anything on Friday. So Saturday's like our only, or for me, like my only fun day where I feel like I can go and do something fun and not worry about work, not worry about needing to rest and recharge. And then like Sunday is like the rest and recharge day. However, if it's a really, really, really long week, like I don't want to do anything on either day. And I'm like, is there something wrong with me? Like, I don't care to hang out with anybody. It doesn't mean I don't like you and don't want to hang out with you, but I just don't want to put that time and energy into it. When I worked in a self-contained classrooms though, a lot of times on Saturday, like it was spent lesson planning. So I'd wake up Saturday morning, lesson plan, and then had the rest of the Saturday to just kind of do, whatever was planned or whatever I wanted to do. But like I know a lot of teachers also work on the weekends. So that's got to factor into your exhaustion. Like when I was having to work on the weekends, it was crazy. And it had to be done. I couldn't not do it because I had to have things prepped and prepared for the next week. And honestly, like oftentimes when I had to write IEPs on the weekends, like you can't not write the IEP. So it had to be done. And it just sucked that it chewed into like my personal time. But yeah, that was another factor to consider. So like, honestly, is this normal? And are other careers out there, like, do they allow people to balance their work and life outside of work a little bit better than teaching? Like, I know there are other careers that are even harder than teaching. Like, I am definitely not saying teaching is the hardest career. There are some jobs out there that in careers that are just so way more stressful, in the medical field, whatever else. But like, what is your life? Is your life your job and your career? Or is it like, what do you do? How do you have the energy to have life outside of teaching and outside of your job and outside of your career? Like, is it just something where you mentally just have to push yourself to do? Because, I want to have a life outside of teaching. I don't want teaching to be my only life. Like, no, I want to know, A, what do other teachers do? And B, like, what are other careers like? Like, I have friends who have work from home careers, or they have, a job where they go to an office every single day, and they do talk about being exhausted and tired at the end of the day, but not to the degree that I feel like I felt. Like they're still able to socialize and maybe they want to like rest and recharge, but they still actively try to make plans way more than I do. So maybe it's just the career type, maybe it's just because we're exhausted all the time. So, but yeah, I just want to share a little bit of like what my work life balance is. I may do another video that like dives a little bit deeper into like what does the morning routine look like? What does it look like on the weekends and things like that? Maybe that could be like a little vlog style. So, teachers out there, am I weird for just never wanting to do anything outside of work? Do you feel that way? Like, what do you do to balance it? And what have you found successful? Because I need a little bit of help with this because I want to know the best way to get the most out of life right now. So thank you so, so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you like this content. My channel is like a mix of all kinds of things. It's probably a good reflection of my personality, but like I'm going to have teaching videos. I'm going to have things about the inclusive community that we're starting in Middle Tennessee. And then I also do like Amazon reviews because the things that I buy that I really like, I want other people to know about and feel like they should also check out. Comment below how you have the most successful work-life balance, or if you don't have the most successful work-life balance, comment down below and tell me what you do to either maintain it, or if you don't have it, you don't have it. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.